What's up, YouTube? It's been a long day, but I got good news. Well, good news, bad news, whatever you want to call it. My Damascus gloves are ready for review, and sadly, are being retired. Both of them. This one's actually the worst, the left hand. Sad days, sad days. I love these things. I mean, if you see these, what YouTuber have I seen wearing these? I think it was Such, 00. I'm not entirely sure. These are Damascus gloves. These, I've had them for 4.5 years, maybe 5 years, something like that. Well, no, about 4.5 years. And I love them. These ones are the Desert Tan. I got them during the tan phase. Tan, whatever, camo phase. I had a bag. They matched them. They went with my jacket. It was cool. But with this, they're being retired. I love these things. Truly do. I've used them for rock climbing. String's coming loose. Rock climbing. Actually, I think these went down the New River Gorge with me one year. A lot of stuff. Biking, hiking, backpacking, shooting. These went through a lot of shooting. About half of the I'm going to say about 5,000 rounds that I fired out of my Glock, I fired with these on. So there's a lot of gunpowder in them. Mosin, shotgun, 22s, pistols, whatever. But I got a new set of gloves. I'd initially gotten a pair, and they had a hole in them. They were the Blackhawk Solax. So I got in contact with Blackhawk, and they sent me a new pair. I love these things. Like with all gloves, I have small hands. I have to get small gloves. But the one bad thing, I have small fingers and a big thumb. I literally have to stretch them. But, oh well. That's a personal problem, I guess you'd say. I love these gloves. These are the $80 leather ones. They're not the hard knuckles. They're just plain gloves. The sole lags. I love the double retention. That right there. Because with these, there's a lot of slack in the back right in here. And there goes my furnace kicking on. That is loud. I wonder if you heard that. Yeah, there's a lot of slack there. There is a little bit of slack, but I could easily take it out right there like that. And there's no slack in them. But it's just first impressions. I got them today, finally, through UPS. I love them. Really, they feel like really high quality leather. My grandmother, she saw them today, and she's like, "Oh, let me see those." And she's playing with them. She's like, "Oh, they feel like a pair of old leather gloves I had back when I was blah, 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 blah." Y'all don't need to know the story. Y'all probably don't want to hear the story, so I'm not going to tell it. But they're a little bit of a pain in the ass to get off right now because they're brand new. They haven't been broken in. I plan on romping through the woods through them with a couple days, backpacking, shooting. I haven't broken in properly and have a review mid-summer, end of the summer. I like to beat the crap out of my gear before I review it. Trying to think if anything else I've gotten lately. I got a couple little knives I'm doing a review on. I'll grab them. Right here. I took them over to a friend of mine's house because he was talking about getting a pair of neck knives. I wanted to show them to him. We've got this one there, HQ. I ordered them with the gloves through Sportsman's Guide, I believe. There's this one. It's sort of like a Bowie-shaped blade. Decent serrations. This is actually the sharper of the two, I'm going to say. Well, was the sharper of the two when I got them. Now this one is sharper of the two. Then you've got the dagger. Stainless steel, you see 2956. Cheap steel. But it will take an edge. I'm going to send him to a guy I work with who does real good work on knives. The only sad thing is that pops out. But I mean, what do you expect? Neck knives. This one's coming loose because I've been throwing it and beating the shit out of it because I actually like it. I mean, I got it. I got it. I ordered both these knives just for this one. I'm going to fix this one later. All I got to do is just tap. Just beat this down on there, and it'll tighten up. They are, of what I can tell, almost full tang. It looks like the tang comes down into about here. You can literally see the tang in there. I think that's a tang. Not quite sure. I'll take a giant needle, see if I can drive it through there. See where there's metal or not. Oh well, doesn't matter, but there is another look on this. Anyway, y'all have a nice day. Yeah, have a nice day. Remember, keep your wits sharp, your heart open, and your gun loaded.